Rachel, and today I'm back with another video. This time we're going to be doing my first ever plan with me in my B6 Stalogy, and I feel like I've said this the last maybe 3 videos that I've filmed, but I'm a little bit nervous to film this one. This is also new to me in this planner, and I feel like I've not found my feet yet, and I just don't want to make a fool of myself on the internet really, and people will be like, what is she doing? That looks awful. But nonetheless, we're going to go for it. So I've decided to use this kit from Josephine Bow Designs. That was my dog sneezing, if you just heard that really weird noise. Now I'm going to have far too much here. I know this already. I can't tell you how long I have just spent looking for a sticker kit. I didn't know whether or not to just use random things out of my collection, or whether to go for a kit or a mini kit or a PP Weeks kit or a full kit. And I've settled on this one because I just thought, until I know exactly how many stickers I'm going to want to use, I'd rather have a lot to choose from. And besides that, I can use whatever's left over in a Print Impression Weeks kit. So that's what I've decided to do. So we've gone with Titania, which is one of my favourite graphics from Josephine Bow Designs. I love it so much. So we've got the headers, we've got some meal trackers, some icons up at the top there, we've got all the functionals there, and we've got some headers at the bottom, we've got some checklist boxes, big ones and little ones, we've got date covers, checklists, and we've got a weekly tracker and a weekend banner, and then we've got all this beautiful washi. Now I think I'm going to have to cut some of this. This was what one of my problems was. I think that I would have had enough stickers in a Print Impression Weeks kit aside from the washi. This is how last week turned out then. I didn't have enough space. I did explain in my flip through, but I'll just tell you again quickly. The reason why I did a week on 2 pages was because I started this book on the Wednesday, so half the week was already gone, and I didn't want to have to use too much space back planning the week. It just seemed silly. So yeah, but I quickly realised that I didn't have enough space. This wasn't too bad, but this didn't work. These 2 days didn't have enough space at all. So yeah, am I going to take the post-it note? No, I'll leave the post-it note where it is and we'll see if it gets in the way. So, I mean, if I'm honest, I haven't even really still made a decision what I'm doing. Do I want to do a half? Or do I want to do a full? I think a half. I think we'll go with a half. So I'm going to get my pencil board out because I've been using that as a ruler. So I've got my Laura Phepps Design pencil board, and I'm just using this pen that's from a Happy Scrappy sub box. Now, what we should do is figure out which is halfway. Let me find halfway on the page and I'll pop back. So I counted the boxes, and there's 32, so half of that is 16, so I counted 16 down. Now, to you guys on the camera who are not familiar with a Stalogy, it will probably look like there is less space on the bottom than there is at the top, and that's because the grid starts here. So it's 16 there, 16 there. So they are sectioned off correctly. There is a little gap at the top before the grid starts, and what I will do is I will cover that with washi. I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted to do washi at the top and then move the line up and do washi at the bottom and washi at the top, washi at the bottom on the other page. But yeah, it's a learning curve. I told you before that I have not been in one of these planners before, and we will just see. We're just going to go with how it looks as we go along. That's what we're going to do. Right, so now I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to slice one of these washes in half to use across the top, or if I want to pull in some washi from my collection. But if I pull some washi in from my collection, it's a waste of these, isn't it? So let's just use all of these. So yeah, in fact I might need to pull some in because I've only got 2 bigger ones. Right, let's just chop this roughly in half. I've just got my Fiskars trimmer. I am not measuring this at all. I'm just going to do it by eye because I just feel like it doesn't really matter that much. So I've chopped that bigger washi in half. And what we will do is we will just use some of that. Now this paper, if I stick it down and get it in the wrong place, this paper will not come back up again. So I need to just grab my scissors and to just roughly, if I cut it just roughly where that star, whoops, there is. That is around about correct. So we'll start on the left page because that just makes sense. Do I want to put it that way? Yeah, I'll put the decoration up at the top. And then So I could have chopped this a little bit more, I'm thinking now, but never mind. Okay, so that is what we have done with that. And then I've got some thin washi as well. Maybe I could do a bit of thin washi at the bottom if I felt like I needed a bit more space. So obviously we have only got 7 days, and the way that I've done it, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes, which means that I have got one free to be notes for the week. So do I have a notes banner? If I don't, it's no problem, because I do have some in my collection. I do have these. I've got notes there. Let's go with notes then. I kind of wish that it was a bigger header. What I might do is I might layer it on something. So I've got these headers here. I'm going to take one of these headers and I am going to pop it down. Like so, and then I'm going to take the notes one. I'm going to trim some of the edge off, so we've just left with the writing. I'm not particularly bothered about it being neat. I just think it will add to the effect. And then what I will do is I will just pop notes on there like that, and it just makes it a little bit fancy. So yeah, I quite like that. Now on my notes side, I want to have 2 trackers. Do I have 2 trackers in this kit? I have 1 tracker. So first of all, I'm going to use this because this can be what I track my meals with. So that can go down there like so. And then, I do want 2 trackers, but I'm not sure if I have 2 trackers in here. I don't think I do. I think I just have 1. So let me go into my reusable sticker book and see if I've got anything in here. If I don't, I think that I have this kit in PP Weeks as well, and I might just steal the tracker from that one because it will match. But we'll see first. We'll see what we find in here. Oh, now these headers will go. Not for that, obviously, but they will match. I do have those 2. I think that's what I'll do. I think I won't use the one from the kit. I will go with these 2 because I feel that they are pretty much a good colour match. So I want the 2. I want 1 for... Now then. Where shall I put them? I don't know where to put them. What if I put them up at the top here? So we will have 1 there. And we can do the second one underneath. Like that. Okay, so I think they're a pretty good match. I'm happy with that. I'm going to put a header underneath that just to add a bit of sparkle, and I think I'll put one across the top of there as well, actually. You get a lot of headers in this kit and I don't want to waste them. I want to get as many down as I can. Right, okay, so yeah, happy with that. So let's go down with the date covers. Once you've got the date covers down, then we're going to know roughly where to start. Do I want them that way or do I want them going that way? No, I'm going to put them this way. I committed anyway, I'd put them down, and this sticker paper is not removable. So like I said, there is a space at the top. I'm not sure that it does pick up on camera. Maybe you can see, but there is a grid sort of a grid rectangle in the middle. I've not seen myself with my own eyes, but I believe that the one in the A5 size Stalogy is a bit more prominent. That was one of the reasons why I chose the B6, to be honest. A5 would have been too much space for me anyway, but that would have been one of the things that would put me off using that planner. I like having the grid because it's a good reference point for putting stickers down and helping me to write straight, but I don't want it to be too prominent so that it stands out on my pages. Let's just get Sunday down, and then I've got a weekend banner. So I might do this spread, and then next week I might decide that this is still not enough space for me. And so maybe I'll do a week on 7 pages. Or it would be 8 pages, wouldn't it? Because I'd have to do a notes one. So where do I want to put this weekend banner? I think what I might do is put some washi up the top and then pop that weekend banner down. So I'm just going to put that down to the side for now. Now I do have some washi that's already cut here. It's cut down slimmer because this is meant for the one of the standard vertical planners. So I don't need to bother with trimming that one. Not sure how far across the paper it's going to go. We're going to need to do a little snippety snip. Like so. And then I can just layer that weekend banner on the top. Let me just turn the planner so that I can get it pretty much straight. There we go. So I'm quite happy with how that's turned out. That's really nice. Right, so let's get some washi on the top of the 2 pages that are washi-less. Round about there. There is just a little mark in the foil. I did that, I think, when I put my paper trimmer on it. But it was quite handy because it's roughly where I wanted to make my cut. So this is cut thinner. You can see now that I did a terrible job of cutting that in half, but it doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. Like so. Oh, I love this already, how this is turning out. So yeah, I think whilst it's complete freedom in this book, it's also very, very scary because there's no guide. Like if you buy a Hobonichi Weeks or a Hobonichi Cousin even, I would imagine that people feel the same. You have still got some kind of guide to work with, and the kits that you buy are, you know, if you buy a Hobonichi Weeks kit, you pretty much have to go with a certain layout because of the way that the stickers are. Whereas this is just plain, and it is literally like, yeah, do what you want. But I'm like, well, what do I want? I don't know what I want. That is my problem entirely in life. I don't know what I want. That is a little bit too big, so I'm just going to stick that back down. And we'll just trim it a bit more from the top. I'm trying not to get myself on camera. I realised when I was watching the plan with me for my Hobonichi Weeks yesterday, my glasses kept creeping into the corner of the camera, and my glasses are like tortoise shell and purple. I don't wear them out of the house, just so you know. I'm not crazy, but I just thought they were fun and I bought them, and then I was like, why did you buy these? They are not me, but yeah. Okay, so that's the Thursday one done, and then I think we do need, oh no, we did it, perfect. Right, okay, so the next job then that I want to do, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy that I went with that washi. I do have a little bit left, and I have a bit more over here. I might put some washi down the bottom. We'll see how I feel as I'm going along. Right, sorry, I had to calm the dogs down. My nan has this habit of appearing at the window. She she's just there. She just appears at the window. And when I'm watching the television sometimes, the reflection is in the so if I'm not looking at the window, the reflection of her is in the TV, and she absolutely scares the life out of me. But she does it like she scares the dogs. That was her then. She stands at the window. She brings things like packets of biscuits for the kids and treats and stuff, because obviously she's not getting to see them at the moment, or a magazine or something. But instead of knocking on the door, she just stands peering at the window like some kind of, I don't even know what, stalker. So yeah, that was her then. Absolutely scaring the dogs. And I don't know why the dogs bark like that, because the dogs, it's excitement actually. I know exactly why they bark like that, out of excitement. But yeah, she's gone now and we've calmed them down. So I've just started sticking down some of the full boxes. I'm going to have one every day, I've decided. So yeah, maybe I won't have too much of this kit left then, if I've decided to do it that way. I don't know, I just think it's cute. I just kind of like it. It definitely doesn't need a full box every day. Maybe you're thinking, wow, that is a lot of stickers. But let's be honest, it's me. It was only ever going to be a whole lot of stickers, wasn't it? And this kit always gets me. It's one of my favourites. It always gets me. I think I've bought it, oh, at least 4 or 5 times now. Maybe I'll do that one in the top. I don't want to have 2 boxes together down here at the bottom, is what I've decided. So if I do this one here, then I can do this one here. I just need to turn the book a minute. Like so. Oh, this is looking gorgeous already. Look at that. So stunning. Really happy with that. So that just leaves me with one full box. I'm not going to use it. I'll save it for something else. It will be a little bit of an overload if I put it anywhere else. So what I want to do now, what do I want to do? I want to put a header by each of the days. Can I do that? I can do that. I've left myself enough space. Yeah, I want to put a header by each of the days. I don't want to colour block, so I'm going to be careful which header I put down. Let's go with a purple one here. Now, I don't really have any plans next week. I'll check my monthly. But what this book is probably going to end up like is just a big to-do list on each day. I might have a few bits and pieces that I put on what we end up doing on each day. But for the most part, it's going to be a to-do list. So for that month when I couldn't find an insert that I liked in my personal rings, I was just randomly scribbling on Post-it notes all over the place in a panic, because I needed to remember what I needed to remember. I didn't have anywhere to write it. It was going on Post-it notes, being stuck on dashboards. So just with that process, I realised that what I'm actually looking for is just a big, massive to-do list. So that is probably what this is going to end up like. And it will be interesting to see how this looks at the end of the week. And obviously I will check you in with that. What I think I might do is, because what you're probably going to see in these plan with me's is me laying out the week and not much writing going on it, unless I've got specific things to do on certain days. So what I think I'll do is just to check in at the end of each month and just show you how the pages went and how it ended up looking. I think that is going to be for the best. So let's get some date dots down. Now, you don't get date dots with this kit, so I'm going to have a little look in my collection and see what I've got. I'm really liking how this is looking. I'm already thinking this layout might work for me. Now, what is the date from Monday? I think it's the 7th. Let's have a look on the monthly. It is the 7th. So do I have enough in the... I want the stars. I think I want to try the holographic stars that I've got from Happy Scrappy. I do have quite a few of them, but they're all part used, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have the correct dates, but we can have a look. I don't think I'm going to be lucky, actually. I don't. I think I've used them all, but maybe I should reorder. No, I've used them all. What about these? It doesn't really go at all. The Galaxy ones are a bit too dark. No. So I've got these lilac ones that are from File Fabulous. I actually just used these in my Print Impression Weeks plan with me. That's why they're on the top. It's a shame that they're a circle shape and they're going to cover up part of the star, but never mind. They're pretty much a perfect colour match, so I'm quite happy with these. I feel like I've got lots of date dots in my collection, but not lots of date dots to use, if you get what I mean. I'm not wanting to reach for any of them. I have put the right date on there, haven't I? Let me just double check that again. Yes. Imagine if I got that wrong. That would just be completely embarrassing after I just looked. I don't think I've asked you all how you are yet in this video. How are you all? I hope you're all doing really well. We're getting so close to Christmas. How are you all doing with your Christmas shopping? I feel, and I was just saying this to my friend the other day and she was saying she feels the same. I feel like I have got so much done, but instead of making me feel calm and like I'm on top of my game, it's making me feel nervous that I've forgotten something and forgotten somebody, or something's, I don't know, something's not right. Because I'm not used to being this. I'm not like a Christmas Eve panic buyer or anything like that, but I'm not usually so organised. Right then, so now let me just have a look. There was nothing on my monthly at all. I've got nothing in my forward planning because that doesn't do December, that starts in January. So I've got nothing. Next week is the date when we have got something on quite a few of the days. And I don't know when Chrissy's days off are this week either, so I can't note those down in here. That's my mood checker. I've got nothing on my social media planner. I've got these, but I don't know what days I'll do them on. So yeah, I think then that might be it. I think, yeah, we're not going to have any writing on this spread. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a little vellum pocket to put this kit in and to just store it in here somewhere, because I'm going to need this with me, because this is what I am going to obviously write on as the week goes on. And I'm sure I'm going to have lots of stickers left as well to go in a Print Impression Week spread at some point as well. But yeah, so I hope you've all enjoyed this then, my first ever plan with me in my B6 Stalogy. Let me know in the comments below how you think I got on, how you think this spread looks, and tell me how you're using your B6 Stalogy and what spreads or what layout should I say that you go with. Because yeah, I think I'm just going to try all the things in here. I might want to try it. So yeah, that's it. Today is the Sunday the 6th here, so we're not going to start writing in this yet, but at the end of next week I'll probably pop a picture up on my Instagram, maybe in my stories, but I will definitely do that December review at the end of December as well. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe and well. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I'll love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.